testing, testing. Yeah. This better be working for the night. We're back for more Deadly Premonition 2. It's been a while, so we got to do it. Sorry about that. It's just been a hell of a weekend. Just, yeah, a hell of a month. Well, okay, that month's over, so we're starting a new month. Going to get nice and clean, work on things, get things done, stuff like that. Why are you open? You should be the only thing open. Is it working? It is working. Wow, we have a lot of money. Yes. No worries, Bloody. No worries, Brisky. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so you guys asked what happened right before the stream. Put on my headset and it broke in half. What I mean by broken half is the spot. Okay, the actual head strap comes out of the holster or the area, the area that you can select the size and it clicks in place. Well, the plastic seam down the middle of the headset where it allows it to open up, that allows it to select the size, the seam split it open right down the middle. So therefore, it no longer was tight enough to hold the actual head strap in place. So I just wrapped the head strap part in electrical tape. Not the head strap, the part that squeezes it down so it can click into different sizes. Why, Bloody? What's up? Oop, sorry. Thank you, Bloods. Thank you, man. You're awesome. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry about that. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Thank you, Bloody. You're awesome. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Just everything. Yo, what's up, Chromeg? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, this is the second Deadly Premonition. We were doing pretty. We got pretty far in the game for a while, and then we decided to take a break, just because of everything that happened. Yeah, I don't want to bring my real life into it, but let's just say we've had sewer and electrical problems in the area. No net, no power, sewer backing up, faulty fuse box. So it's been a hell of a week. But we're back. We're doing it. We got to do this show, and then we're going to work on the Avengers. So, what do you think of the Avengers so far? As I said, though, for the people who are wondering how I broke my headset, I don't know what you call the side, but you know how a headset can expand to fit different people's sizes? This part that the expanding band goes into snapped down the seam, so I had to just put the seam back together. Yeah. Tape the seam back together type of thing. I'm trying to think of a better way to explain it. Where the fuck is my room? There's my room. It's my sexy room. Yep. Yes, they will. No. Am I supposed to sleep or what am I supposed to do? It's the end of the day. Am I supposed to touch this? Oh, or am I supposed to go over here?
Zach, let's go over our progress.
Ah, there we go.
We've got a complicated case on our hands this time.
It bugs me that this is an automatic, though. That's what it should be.
Especially as far as the Clarksons' relationships go. But in a way, it's also a simple one. Understanding them on a deeper level is the most efficient way to uncover the truth behind all this. That's the one thing I'm
Sounds good to
sure
me.
of.
Evidence organization start.
Zach, let's start with the
Oh,
people
this is
who were closest to the victim. Lise Clarkson, the victim, is the granddaughter of the current head of the Clarkson family. Her mother is Galena, an ex-actress, and Lise clearly inherited her beauty.
Why are you open? Why the heck
Except
is that
for
open?
her eyes, that is. Lisa's eye color matches that of her father's.
Interesting.
Now, do you remember who Lise Clarkson's father is?
Yep. Wait, Melvin Woods. Where have I heard that name before?
That's right. Lisa's father is Danny Clarkson.
Oh yeah, it's the
His
the
real
head of the
name is
friggin-
Daniel E. Clarkson. He's from Florida and used to be the CEO of a talent agency. Danny struck the
Not
heart
bad.
of Galena and successfully became a member of the esteemed Clarkson family. Despite being the son-in-law, he acts like he was born a Clarkson. But he's
But
still
why is his name
just
Clarkson?
the
Why did he
son-in-law.
take the name?
Next,
I'm trying to figure out
comes
why he
what
takes the
happened
name
to
Clarkson.
Lise. According to Alexis, Lise said that the man was as tall as an oak tree. I believe that's the same 10-foot tall giant who made the fingerprints we found in the cold storage warehouse. Now, what did this man do to Lise prior to her murder?
Chop her up. Invite her to a jazz bar.
Yes, that's it, Zach. The man as tall as an oak tree followed Lise around and watched her. Despite his towering stature, he must have been rather shy.
Yes, he was a shy giant who was just in love with this
Or
cute. I
perhaps
don't
he
even
was
know how
merely
old she
biding
was.
his
I
time
think
and
she's
planned
16.
to
They said.
kidnap her from the very start. If that's the case,
That's terrifying.
there should have been some evidence left at the scene of
You
the
guys can hear
crime.
me in the game, right?
Zach, we're still missing some puzzle pieces. Speaking of the scene
Beer
of the
and
crime,
cigarettes.
I did some profiling in the plantation's control room. The truth it revealed to us was nauseating and horrific. But we need to touch
Very.
upon it if we wish to proceed. Isn't that right, Zach? Who actually murdered Lise Clarkson?
His mother.
Yes, that's right.
Clarkson.
Lisa's own mother killed her, while she was dreaming about some bizarre new world. This is by far the vilest and ugliest crime we've ever seen. The fact that Galena set up her daughter's body at an altar makes this case even more complicated. Remember,
Yeah, terrifying. If you
not a
ask me.
single sacrificial human murder has ever been proven and documented in all of American history. The real
How about
world
before
is
American
far
history?
more complex than what we see in films and video games. And sacrificing a human life for something else is no easy task.
Yes, he was. But there's a
In
lot of
conclusion,
Gigantas, and then you have to fight him again in freaking 5.
Through our investigation, we found one character who sticks out more than anyone else. You know exactly who I'm thinking about, don't you? We'll need to have a word with her in the near future. Who's the stylish woman we saw during the profiling?
Dr. K. Huh, is it Professor R, Professor R, or Professor R? Who do you think it is? I think it's Professor R. But could it be Professor R? It has to be Professor R.
Professor R.
Heck of
We
a
haven't
name.
met her yet, but she's deeply intertwined with this case. Let's wait for the skeletal gentleman to guide us to her with an oracle. Well, Zach, what do you think? Isn't the Deep South something? The people here
I
are
love
just
the Deep
as warm
South.
as the weather, and the food is to die for. Might be nice to move down here after I retire. What, still too
No, you're
early to
crazy.
talk about that? You may be right. After all, this case has only just begun.
Yeah, it could have been Professor R. It's definitely Professor R. Link Ward Organization. Welcome back to the Casa Pinata. Pineapple. Are we going to go back to the future? Do we go back to the future? Yeah, we'll see. But yes, I fixed up the headset with lots and lots of tape. If I have to get another one, I will. I just want to get a professional single ear headset. If you guys can find one, show me. Like a very heavy duty one. I used to have a heavy duty one like you see football managers wear, but it kind of stopped working after I moved, and it's been pissing me off ever since. Yeah, I wish I were kidding. Do do do. Still can't believe that happened earlier today. So I'm not trying to get political here, but I have to, there we have a vote going on here in Massachusetts, and as soon as I was done voting, you'll never guess what happened. I was sitting down on a park bench, and someone came out dressed as friggin' Donald Trump and started dancing to get votes to the song "Eye of the Tiger," the final countdown, and "Let's Do It Again." And he was just dancing on the side of the road to get votes for Donald Trump.
If what you say is true, Daniel, how do you plan to prove it?
Wow, he is a badass, and he has pet alligators. He is awesome.
Took control of Lucari. 100 years.
And for those who are wondering, here's a picture of what happened.
Legacy would live on for 300 at least.
I'm gonna find the real killer and beat the living dog shit out of him.
Yet it looks to me like times have changed. We ain't in the good old days no more.
Nah, he's too big for Revolver Ocelot. And I do love Revolver
Yes,
Ocelot,
sir.
though.
I'm right there with you, Paul. I'm gonna continue what you started, sir, and make the Clarkson family strong again. First, I need to find whoever really killed Lise and bash their fucking brains in.
I saw
It was the mother.
coming. Ever since the day Lenny left home, the town of Lucari has been cursed. We can't stop what's happening.
Who the hell's Lenny?
now. It's too late. It's beyond me. No. It's beyond the minds of anyone who comes from the olden days. You understand me now, boy?
Yes, sir.
Not at all.
Believe me, I do. I'll kill him. Just leave everything to me.
It's supposed to be a town near New Orleans.
Are you serious
Down in the
about
south.
this?
Yes, sir. Right hand of God. Look right in my eyes. I ain't lying. I'm serious. I just need you to lend me some troops, sir. We need retribution right now.
Why does
That's
the first
job
game
I've
feel
been
like it has
given,
better
and I
graphics?
intend to do it.
Well then, let me ask you one more time. Are you serious about this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I'm a Clarkson, and all Clarksons have a job to do. Isn't that what we always say?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then I'll need an arm.
Yeah. What?
Well now, you want to use my troops, I'm gonna need to know whether or not you're really serious about this. Just one arm. Slide it on through that wire there, and it'll take care of it for you.
Oh, I mean, you're joking, right?
Daniel, have I ever told you a single joke?
That is a beautiful
No.
blue eye.
But
If you want to become a real Clarkson, then you done got yourself a job to do.
wait, Paul, I get it now. You want me to stick it in and pull it out at the last minute, right? You want to see if I got guts or not, but there's gonna be another way. Be serious, sir. Hey, knock it off, you assholes! Let me go! He's just joking with me. Let me go, goddammit!
Man, if they're feeding the gator that is a
Oh,
fat
please, sir,
gator.
don't do
He's
this.
not even that big of one.
Just tell me this is a joke, please!
I heard John Goodman's actually a pretty good actor nowadays.
I am
I never
a
thought he was a bad actor.
Clarkson. And no matter how our fortune falls, all Clarksons have a job to do. That be the law of this land.
So he's supposed to have a Louisiana accent. The other one's supposed to have a Florida accent. What the fuck? Why is there a naked black guy? No, seriously. Why is there a naked black guy again? Not that complaining. He's cute. So is the chick. She's cute too. They're all cute. Except him. Yeah, that's the same naked black guy who was standing outside the cab, too. What the hell? Does she have a tattoo of grenade throwing? And how come that looked higher quality than anything we saw in the cutscene? I want to know. Y'all saw it. Wow, why am I saying y'all? Episode 1. S rank. Breach of contract, pedestrian damages. Yes. There's a lot of actual professional actors in both games.
York,
What?
you can hear me, right? I'll be with you soon. I'm not sad. Honestly, I can't wait.
No clue.
It's all I think about lately.
Is dying.
I mean, we'll be together again. We'll get to discuss movies, food again. Everyone around here has bad taste. They don't understand things the way we do. It's a shitty world.
Dude, you said friggin'...
Oh, that reminds me. There are movie theaters and restaurants over there, right? As soon as I get there, let's go grab some peanut butter hamburgers and yogurt smoothies. I'm so excited, York.
You called what's-his-face a visionary director, the guy who did... The guy known for explosions. Michael Bay. Dude, you're only 40-something.
Please, York, don't rush me. You just need to wait a bit longer. I still have one job left to do. I need to finish it. I have to. Or else I'd never be able to face you. Just give me a little more time, okay?
He envisioned explosions and lots of... Yes, peanut butter hamburgers. That's the... Peanut butter banana hamburgers. Hey, welcome back to 2019. Thompsonville, a suburb of Boston, Massachusetts.
So, Lisa's mother, Galena Clarkson, confessed to murdering Lise.
Yep.
But then immediately afterwards, she went insane. So you had no choice but to detain her. What a terribly convenient story.
Well, I saw a hamburger today, which was friggin' pretzel bread, beef, honey mustard, cheddar cheese,
You were the first person to find the suspect hiding at a farm on the edge of town. And you even got her to confess to the crime, right then and there. Did anyone else get a chance to hear Galena's confession?
Only us.
Nope.
How did you even find that shack in the first place?
We said it. He's only in his 40s. He's like 45 here.
Physical offender profiling.
Meta what? Should I know this word?
Metaphysical
On the inside,
offender
yes.
profiling.
No, he's actually following a voodoo priest. He's getting all his
The
answers from
term
voodoo
appears
priest.
6 times in the Lucare report and 14 times in the 2010 Greenvale report. As long as you're solving cases, the people in charge don't really care what sort of words you use. But we're different. You utilized a highly abnormal method to instantly hone in on a suspect. Then you did it again and again. And every time you used it, one term kept appearing in your files. Metaphysical offender profiling. Mr. Morgan, would you mind explaining
Using the
to
other-
us what this term means?
We could try. But
And I like how
no
stoned out
matter
of his
what
mind he is.
words we used,
I mean, he has
you'd
glowing
never
red
be able
eyes.
to understand. You see, it doesn't pertain to this side. Come, my fairy. Stop hiding back there and give them the explanation they so desire. What, you're too shy?
Mr. Morgan?
Mouth flaps.
Mr. Morgan!
Come on out.
Every chapter ends with this, supposedly.
Is that all you have to say? Don't underestimate me, Morgan. I know you and the Clarksons share a deeper connection, much deeper than how it appears on the surface. I need to shake him with something else that's directly connected to the Clarksons. I'm gonna jog his
Show
memory
red.
by force.
Let's see.
Someone stole Lisa's body and it's been missing for the past 14 years. I find it hard to believe that it was simply hidden in that cold storage warehouse the entire time. Why wasn't a more detailed
I can see it
investigation
happening.
carried out? Mr. Morgan,
What's a Georgian drawl?
according to you at the beginning of this
No clue where
case, the
she's from.
victim's body was being stored in the warehouse on purpose. Is that the truth? They really put her body there alongside food and other perishables?
It's in the report.
No. The report only says it was stored using the most effective and shockingly inhuman method possible.
If you can think of a better phrase, we're all ears.
The report isn't wrong, you know. In fact, that might actually be the most accurate way of describing it. It's precise, and it's also kinda poetic.
What's up, Tarp Tights? I do like that detective. She is pretty cool.
Wow, Simon. We never would have taken you for a poet.
So why would the FBI have someone watching him 24/7 for 4 years now?
Right?
You two think this is a joke?
Since he retired.
Lise Clarkson's body was discovered in that cold storage warehouse after 14 long years. If you'd only done a proper investigation, we probably would have found her much
What's up, Daddy?
sooner.
And yeah, donations are open, so if you guys want to send a donation, please go on the video, click the donate button, leave whatever the heck you think it's worth. If you're enjoying the show, feel free to send one. You can also send bits and subscribe, and if you're on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
That poor girl.
We still regret the fact that we never got to meet her. We're sorry, from the bottoms of our hearts.
I only hope it didn't happen that way by design.
He always was crazy.
Will you comfort me?
Could be that he's crazy, or they think that he's going to start old, messy letters. That's kind of curious.
A stack of old letters. These must be the letters that he
exactly.
mentioned in the report. That dragonfly mark proves it. A stack. These must. That dragon. Those letters look very old. The
Yep.
postmark suggests they were sent out from Louisiana. And
Yeah, I know
I
the dragon
suspect that dragonfly mark belongs to the Clarkson family.
Yeah, it says the Carl
So
on it.
what if it does?
A stalker has been harassing Patricia Clarkson for several years now. Did you know about this?
Wait, Patricia Clarkson.
Constant silent phone calls, unmarked letters. She also spotted a suspicious figure lurking near her mansion several times. And just last week, her employees spotted a strange figure lurking in the vicinity. The day someone else coincidentally used your alias and traveled to Louisiana.
That's very intriguing. Aligned symbolism.
Lise Clarkson also
What?
reported being harassed by a stalker just before she was murdered. You're aware of this, correct? Because I didn't find any mention of this in your report.
No direct connection to the case. That's what we must have thought.
The visionary lies to himself, the liar only to others.
Interesting.
Which are you?
That's
What the
enough
fucking
for
line
now.
is that? I've never heard such a thing.
This all has nothing to do with the case. Besides, there's no evidence that proves those letters are from her. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Jesus Christ.
I knew it wouldn't go that easily. Maybe I should try asking my questions in a different way. I could use Agent Jones here. Films teach us all we need to know? That's ridiculous. I'd rather read a book than watch a stupid movie.
Yeah, but he's a movie buff.
That's the window that faces the street out front. I can tell just from the layout of his furniture. Now I'm surrounded by everything I couldn't see out there. This is a nice
Interesting.
building. Layout isn't bad either. Whew. Must be rather expensive to rent a place like this in Boston.
Yeah, to run a place, yeah, I hate to say that, but it looks like it's old and dilapidated. I mean, look at the peeling walls and shit.
How many other rooms are there in this apartment?
Maybe he just didn't keep it.
That room over there, your bedroom?
Why so curious, Belle? It almost sounds
I kind of
as
like this
if
place.
you're seeing this place for the first time. Aside from the hardware shop on the first floor, every apartment in this building has the exact same layout. We're well aware that you studied the layout of this apartment before you came to see us. There's no need to act so roundabout. Just be honest. Say it. I want to see your bedroom.
Come, make me scream.
Well, then.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop there.
Doesn't mean we'll let you see it, though.
It's bugging you, isn't it, Aaliyah?
Huh? What?
I
That's
get
a nice
it.
picture,
I
though.
get
That's
it.
actually pretty damn big.
It's bugging me too. It's even got my heart racing a little. I mean, look at this. Nothing but DVDs.
And none
Not
of it's
a
porn.
single Blu-ray in sight. Just pure, unadulterated DVDs.
You know what? Speaking of that, there was an actual video by the Angry Video Game Nerd bitching about how Blu-ray is worse than DVDs because there's so many features that DVDs have that Blu-ray seems to be missing, or you can't skip, or they should Ninja Police. What the hell is Ninja Police?
And he's got VHS tapes too.
And the fact that Blu-ray players you actually have to keep up to date, well, unlike DVD players where you can just keep them
I don't
going.
even have a VHS player in my house anymore.
What do you mean the
Whoa,
duct tape cartoons?
Look at this. Check it out.
Yes!
This one's
Absolutely
got a lot of
yes!
pizza in it, remember?
You're not wrong, Simon. There's a very
Pizza the Hut.
large quantity of pizza in that film. 1987, directed by Mel Brooks. The version
Exactly,
on that
great movie.
tape is
Hell
the
yeah,
one we
Spaceballs.
recorded back when you could catch it on cable TV.
Interesting.
Seriously? Damn, Morgan, that's incredible. You're really living the dream, man.
I hope you both haven't forgotten that this
Laserdisc
conversation
sucks,
is
man.
also being recorded. Agent Jones is completely checked out, despite the fact that we're heading
What's
deeper
with the
and
milk
deeper
cartons?
down the rabbit hole here. Agent Jones.
Yes, you could. I
Are
feel
you
like watching
paying
Spaceballs
attention?
now. No,
Or do
fuck
you
no.
intend
Why
to
would
waste Mr. Morgan's precious time?
No. Sorry. I'm just a little tired. I'm listening.
What's
I'm
in the
listening.
milk carton? Seriously.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
And the glass next to him.
Didn't they teach you any manners at Quantico?
Oh, right. Guess they slipped my mind. My bad. I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm not used to this sort of thing. Data analysis is my specialty, you know. I'm sure I'd be able to calm down a bit if I had some pizza, though.
Do all you think about is pizza? Is all you think about is fucking pizza? Zach's evil.
The FBI needs to do something about their lack of personnel. I'll have to ask the questions myself, but how should I start? Maybe I should look back over the files and calmly reassess the situation.
Because he's been monitoring Zach for 7 years. 4 years, excuse me. The incompetent assholes in analysis and data analysis. All he's been doing is sitting across the way watching every movement of Zach for 4 years now. That's why, because he's basically the person, the knowledgeable one when it comes to his comings and goings.
After you arrested Galena Clarkson,
Maniacal
you had a run-in
laugh.
with the Clarksons.
Maniacal laugh.
At least that's what it says in the report. What exactly happened there?
Just a simple run-in, that's all. Nothing but a single phenomenon. Chasing hollow instances like that won't lead you closer to the truth. Truth doesn't work like that.
A hollow phenomenon, which resulted in a mountain of corpses.
What?
Oh, Belle. We think we finally understand what you're trying to say, but don't be so voracious. How about another cup of coffee? We've still got a long way to go, you know.
What type of cancer does he have? Yep.
Yes. It's coarsely ground, so there should only be 4 teaspoons per cup.
Sleep well, Cro-Mag. Have a great night, man.
No more, no less.
That's a lot of coffee.
Next, the coffee travels from the funnel to the siphon. Simon, normally you only do surveillance in order to gather data, correct? Hiding microphones and cameras.
Pretty good.
Sifting through garbage, wiretapping, shadowing, tracing credit card histories. You'll do whatever it takes to gather data in order to prevent crimes. That's how the FBI works.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you're right. No reason in hiding it now, I guess.
Well, he was also an ex-FBI
Why do you
agent, so you
ask?
should know it.
Our Southern Belle
Someone's
has
stealing your car.
adopted a very peculiar MO. It's almost like she has a special power, just like us.
So is she gonna be the next character in the series? That'd actually be pretty cool.
You've been watching us this entire time, haven't you, Belle?
No, seriously though, why would they have him friggin' stalking him for 4 years? Except unless they think he's a threat.
From that window.
Very true, it took me 2 years to get mine.
I don't need to answer that question.
You came here on New Year's Eve, then spent 49 hours watching us until you returned to your hotel room last night. You observed us the entire time without sleep or rest, and you only ate once.
Damn.
Some pizza delivered by Simon. Aside from that, you never drank any water or relieved yourself. You simply sat there and continued to watch us. You have visions, too, don't you? You came here solely to hear us talk, didn't you? But then, why bother watching us for over 2 days Beforehand, you didn't come to talk with us. You came because you wanted to see this apartment with your own eyes, and because you're already convinced of something. Isn't that right? He who fights with monsters
This is gonna get interesting.
should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
But I...
Oh, coffee. Thank you, my fairy. If you hadn't been paying attention, this coffee would have all gone to waste. The pus in our brains. It really has a way of interfering with our lives.
Sad but true. I mean, God knows I get tongue-tied all the time and always at a loss for words. And I don't understand why, even when I'm writing something. Not bad.
Oh. What the Christ? This is friggin' delicious. I thought I was gonna shit myself for a second there. Come on, Aaliyah.
You probably
take
will
a
with
sip.
as much caffeine as you put in there.
Trust me. I'm not exaggerating here.
I don't believe it. It's better than any coffee I've ever tasted.
Of course it is. Coffee is a sacred drink.
Yes!
Coffee saved us. If not for its oracle, we would be on the other side right now.
FK.
So I
right
never
in the
forget
coffee.
to pay my respects to coffee, especially critical moments like this.
Interesting.
Big black cumulonimbus cloud in the sky.
I really do need to figure out why I get friggin' tongue-tied and friggin' tip of my tongue moments all the time where I'm thinking of something and it's just like gone. Coffee's not evil.
And that sound. Thunder
Now I'll see
sounds coming.
friggin' Cthulhu mixing coffee with his beard tentacles. Dead body.
Do you hear that
That's
thunder?
interesting.
We're in Massachusetts. That's the norm for this time of year.
Well, I'm not used to the cold. If possible, I'd like to finish this up before we get stuck in a snowstorm.
Ma'am?
Agent Jones, after we're done here,
Unless she's saying she's gonna be there for months.
Agent Jones, is something the matter? Snap out of it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
I know.
Do you? Then stop daydreaming.
Okay. I just...
You just what?
I
Gotta go to
just...
the bathroom.
My stomach's been letting some thunder loose, too.
Thunder?
That coffee was just...
It what?
Called it!
We don't have all day here.
The coffee was just so good, it, summoned forth a massive tsunami from within me.
So you used an orphan's heart to create
Excuse
a
me?
machine.
What is wrong with you? Now is really not the time for this.
Right door at the end of the hallway.
Thanks, pal.
Please, no sound effects.
We
Thank God.
promise you, we did not put laxatives in the coffee. Coffee is a sacred drink, remember?
Makes me crap like that.
Motherfucker. There's no doubt that the report omitted information linking Morgan to the Clarksons.
Yes, we do, Grana. How you
I
doing, girl?
need
It's
to
been a
get
long
him to
time. Haven't seen you in a
confess.
while.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. There's a secret weapon in Agent Jones's briefcase. Agent Jones probably won't be back for a while, actually. Now might be my opportunity to make some real progress.
Wait, is that... Shit, that looks like some type of medical equipment. You know, the stuff that... It looks like an IV. I'm trying to think of what it would be, though. It would be an IV drip, but...
Have you ever seen this before?
Uh-oh.
And please, don't say no.
Sang Rouge, the drug we once chased. What about it?
Sang Rouge is still circulating.
Oh, shit.
It's changed shape and its composition is slightly different now. But it's still very much alive. But only in a very limited
we should get rid of
part
those trees.
Louisiana. You aren't surprised? Did you somehow know this would happen?
Copies of another drug being circulated isn't exactly a rare case.
What about boobs? You already have boobs. And no, I've not played Disco Elysium.
But Sang Rouge is special. The inimitable Enigma powder. The origin. It has many names,
Nice names.
and no one was ever able to copy it. We've also been trying to figure out what it's made from ever since it appeared, but it's impossible to analyze. After all, it
made from
appears
red
to be
seeds.
made from common ingredients that can be found anywhere. But if you try to use those ingredients, all you'll end up with is a mundane hallucinogen like DMT. If you're lucky. No. Sang Rouge requires a special recipe. The original recipe, which someone's been guarding this entire time. Someone who survived the incident in Le Carré.
Oh, no.
He read these over and over again, like a prisoner rereading letters from his loved ones. But the last letter was delivered years ago, according to this postmark. That must be the last time he communicated with whoever was sending these. Yet, he left them out in plain sight. All this time.
Yep. It's kinda
Immediately after they found Lisa's body, I went to go see Patricia. In order to interrogate her, of course.
So you told us.
But I was unable
what'd
to
she say?
meet with her.
She refused to speak with you, didn't she? That's so like her.
No, she didn't get the chance to. You see, she's gone missing.
What?
What?
To put it more accurately, no one's seen her since the afternoon of the 28th. According to her employees,
Okay.
she shut herself up in her room for several months before she disappeared. But since that sort of thing happened often, they didn't think anything of it. On the morning of New Year's Eve, they noticed her window was open, and when they went up to check on her, she was gone. But no one knows how long her window had been open for. This is just my hypothesis, but on December 28th, a strange man visited Le Carré and was spotted near her mansion. That man must have found some way to lure Patricia into his car, the '89 Cadillac that he bought you. Then, the two of them drove north to Trenton, where they boarded a train to
What type of
Boston.
Cadillac would you get? Never mind. I'm trying to think of a type of Cadillac
They would
you'd
have
drive
arrived
to
here
use.
around midnight on the 29th, or perhaps early morning on the 30th. I believe this man is the same Billy Bishop whose name was previously recorded by the airline. So, what do you think of my guess? I'd love to hear your opinion as a former FBI special agent.
And she honestly thinks I'm doing that. Do I look in the mood to do anything
persons
crazy?
of interest. We're the suspects. But what about our alibi?
What alibi?
I've had enough of your bullshit. You expect me to believe you haven't taken a single step out of this room? That Agent Jones is
Yeah.
your witness? Surveillance cameras can easily be tampered with. Especially by
True.
someone like you, who knows all about how the FBI works.
I like how they put
You're
that in there.
possessed by death. Go and take a look at your own face in the mirror. You look like the Grim Reaper. After you visited both Le Carré and Greenvale, you left a mountain of corpses in your wake. You can make all the excuses you want. I'm immune to them. Right here, right now, I want to know everything. You tell me the truth.
Yes! You're good, Bill. Damn good. You're brimming with
I was
potential.
wondering that too.
Don't you think she's
Like, the first
perfect
game
partner
actually
for
looked
our last
better.
Dance?
I like it
What do
though.
you
I'm
say,
enjoying
my
this.
fairy? Don't you agree? She's good. So good. What do you want to know? We've got nothing to hide. Go on. Question us. This is how it's got to be. Doesn't this remind you of something?
I didn't realize he was
You
so
know
tall.
what I mean, my fairy?
Ugh, I did not like Dark Cloud. I don't know. There's just something with the Dark Cloud series I didn't like, and I think it was the grinding. Like, usually I just go through each floor of the dungeon and think I'm done, but nope, Dark Cloud, you're expected to go back and do each floor a dozen times till you get enough items to level up. Hey, Granite Saber, I need to talk to you after this. I really do.
Son of a...
That's not good.
How did this happen in my town? God damn it!
The head and limbs were severed and lined up, according to the lines that were drawn with her blood. Just like migratory birds flying systematically across the sky. Hey, Zach, what do you think this means?
They're severed
Why do you want to invade
roots.
Kami?
Severed roots?
This is the way the Clarksons kill someone when they want to cut him off from the family.
And how do you know about this?
Oh.
Everyone in town knows about it.
Do
They're
you notice
just
that
too scared to talk.
she's called Patricia Clarkson in the future? Did anyone just
What
catch
does
that?
the V stand for, then?
Beats me. What, you think I know everything now?
Vilitatio. It means quarrel in
What's
Latin.
that mean?
That's what the V stands for.
Latin. Intriguing, isn't it, Zach? There are no defense wounds on the corpse. In other words, Galena showed no signs of resistance when she was amputated. But,
That's terrifying.
strangely enough, there are small traces of subcutaneous bleeding around the wounded areas. That's a vital
have no
reaction,
clue
which means she
subcutaneous bleeding.
couldn't have been dead.
You mean...
Yes, that's right, Patty. Galena was amputated while she was still alive, and she never resisted.
Ugh.
Is that even
That's even more
possible?
terrifying.
It certainly isn't impossible. For example, if she was put to
Especially
sleep
if
with
she's
a
drugged
drug,
up.
or if she desired the amputation herself.
Why would she ever desire that?
Mr. York, I'm sorry, but there ain't no way that could have happened.
How can you be sure of that, Melvin? Our world contains phenomena
Yeah,
that
what about
could
security
never be
cameras? This is
explained with logic.
2000s.
This is especially true for phenomena in which humans are involved. Do you really think all the facets of love and hate can be explained with logic?
What's with that scar down your ear, dude?
Well, no, I don't reckon I do. Yeah, might be too early to rule out those possibilities, just like you say.
Zach, now we truly know just how deeply the Clarksons are involved with this. Patty, how long does it take to reach the Clarkson estate?
A while.
Just a short drive. You just gotta head west along the Mississippi. You can't miss it.
Got it. Thank you, Patty. By the way,
How'd she
Melvin,
know that?
no matter how accelerated Patty may be, don't you think she's still a bit too young to see something like this? For the record,
I agree.
I have no intent to instruct others on how to raise their children, but
Holy moly, you're right! Patricia, CLG! Come on, sweetie. Kids shouldn't have to see stuff like this.
Daddy, it's too late now.
She has a point as well. Jesus Christ. All right, severed roots. Quests are updated.
You sure you okay, CLG?
I'm fine. Besides, I'm used to seeing stuff like that on CSI. You're the one who
Yeah,
looks
that's
pale,
not like
Daddy.
seeing in real life.
Well, it did shake me up a little.
And why is she watching
But I'll be back to
CSI at that
normal in
age?
no
Oh, no,
time.
she's 13. That's fine.
Sorry about that, Mr. York. What say we rest in the interrogation room till we all calm down? See?
Sure thing, Daddy.
Aw.
I'm gonna go sit with Daddy for a bit, Agent York. We can join back up later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some investigating with a gun.
Galena killed her daughter, so her family cut ties with her. Do you really think that's what happened here, Zach? If this is truly the ritual that the Clarksons use to cut ties with someone, why would they go out of their way to do it here, in a holding cell?
And why isn't the holding cell
could
under
have easily
monitored?
done
Like,
it
seriously,
after
why
we
is there no
released her.
cameras? Someone.
And judging from how Danny Clarkson was acting, I think it's clear that he really loved Galena. How could he accept this grotesque butchering, even if it was for the sake of the family? There's no point in ruminating on this. We should get back to the investigation. As long as we keep moving,
This is going to be fun.
the answer will inevitably fling itself straight at us.
Over here? Nope. Severed Roots is clear. I think it's the fact that this is actually slightly cel-shaded, which is giving it such a different look compared to the first game, which had a more Barbie doll and Ken look. So it looks good, just not as good. Voodoo Priest himself. Hey, buddy, what's up?
You found the
Looking
flying
good.
serpent. But now,
Yep.
the flying serpent will come to find you.
Yeah, that sounds right. And it looks like this flying serpent is a venomous one.
Some become feasts, while others are eaten alive.
What's the
Which
difference?
fate would you prefer?
Both sound marvelous, but let me check with Zach.
A fine answer. Find the one who fired the pistol at heaven. Within the white hall of beds, brandish the ticket to the goddess. And once
What?
again, you will see the other world.
Cool, we get to get another shooting
Do
out.
you comprehend the oracle?
Zach, it looks like he's hell-bent on leading us back into that other world.
Follow the oracle.
Oh, I will, Hoongan. There are only two types of things in our world. Things that should be resisted, and
His
things that
face is
should
kind
be
of
accepted.
reminded me of
And
De
I
La
believe
Morte
this
sugar
oracle is
mask, or
something
whatever
to
you want to
accept.
call it. Day of the Dead facial mask. I want that top hat, though. I absolutely want that top hat.
Do you think we're crazy for believing everything that skeletal gentleman says? No, we're not crazy.
Yes.
Not one bit. This is our destiny, that's all. But I shouldn't need to explain that to you, Zach.
Oracle decryption
The
start.
one who fired the pistol at heaven. Firing pistols at the sky might be a rather common occurrence for the South. Remember? Young Guns, 1988, directed by Christopher Kane. There's that great scene where Emilio Estevez keeps firing his Colt M1877 up at the sky. Oh, but that film took place in New Mexico, didn't it? And the Oracle probably isn't referring to a situation like that. Bingo, Zach.
How
We're
would I
currently
just
running
guessed.
a race here, and the one who started this murder investigation is indeed the one who fired the pistol at heaven. In other words, the person who first discovered the body. According to the files, Lisa's body was discovered by Chuck Thompson, a crawfish farmer. He apparently works out of a fishing hut located in the marshes south of the bayou.
I just guessed the farm
Let's
because
go pay him
why
a
not?
visit. Who knows? We might even get to see some crawfish. What? Why isn't the
Delicious
murderer the one who
crawfish.
started this race? Zach, this isn't like you. Of course the murderer isn't the one who started the race. The murderer's running it. They're currently in first place, and they're breaking all the rules. Any more objections, Zach?
What the fuck?
Within the White Hall of Beds. This one is even easier. There are only a few establishments that have a whole hall's worth of beds, especially in a small town like this. I'm sure you've already got a pretty good idea. Beds
A
all
hotel
lined up.
in the place.
Only an amateur would hear that and think it must be referring to a brothel. I mean, Come on, who would ever use Whitehall as a symbol for a bordello? No, a White House refers to the same. You never disappoint me, Zach.
It's got to be the church.
It's a medical facility. They invite their patients into rooms full of beds where they're tended to by doctors
That's
and
not medical
nurses
surgery. It's
clad
a
in
damn
white.
church.
It's definitely a Whitehall, where people are invited into beds. You always manage to impress me with your intuition. I'm really counting on you here, Zach, and I know I'll always be able to.
The way he's talking to us, I kind of feel like this is a Dora the Explorer episode. Can you tell us where the map is? Can you tell us where to find the drug lord and his cocaine stash? Where on the map is the drug lord and his cocaine stash? What? There's no Kami in here.
Agent York, you're trying to leave without your trustworthy assistant?
Yes.
Hello there, Patty. I was simply engaging in a battle of wits with Hoongan while I waited for you.
Hoongan?
Kami's not on channel.
The skeletal gentleman in the top hat.
Not that story again. Is this how you always conduct your investigations?
This is the way I work.
Hell yes.
I bet you can't find a single partner. Not even in the entire FBI.
That's not true. I always work together with Zach.
Oh, right. Zach. Don't worry. I'll be your partner while you're here in our town.
Oh, but
Now,
I want to be with Zach.
Let's go
Naked.
investigate.
Dick's touching. Wait, what? Okay, church or the farmer? Where to first, people? Church or farmer? Ooh, oh, that's my bag. Ba-da-doop, 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 ba-da-doop. Da-da-da-doop. Just gotta find a few more beads and a few other things from my character and good to go. Welcome back to Load Times, the video game, where there's nothing but load times and giant red leaves everywhere. I just realized the leaves are going up from a falling tree. Yeah, whatever. There we go.
Ugh!
How big guy? Ah, Mr. Clarkson, how you doing?
Mama? So, you're that hotshot FBI agent I keep hearing about.
That guy
And
is
who might you
huge.
be?
I came to claim the body of my daughter. My daughter, who was murdered in a holding cell after you detained her yesterday.
Daughter. PJ Clarkson.
Zach, I wasn't expecting to run into the final boss this early.
I don't
You
think
must
he's
be the head of the
boss.
Clarkson family, PJ Clarkson. And you've come to claim the body of Galena Clarkson, whose dismembered corpse was found early this morning. Is that correct?
Yep.
Where did you learn that Galena had been murdered? Zach and I just learned of the news ourselves.
This is Lou Corey. And
We learned shit
I
fast.
am PJ Clarkson. There ain't a single thing I don't know about this town.
I see. So then you must also know about the Severed Roots ritual. I have a question for you, Philip. We suspect that Galena was murdered by someone from the Clarkson family. Have you given that possibility any consideration?
Listen up, you FBI piece of shit. You better
Well, this is the
watch
first
your
time our
manners
characters actually
around
met
my
him.
law.
Shut up,
Else.
Daniel.
But sir,
Yeah, but I've never heard the
Bad,
word
sir.
dada spoken like that.
I'll have you know I once had 3 children. But I must not have raised them very well, because my son and my eldest daughter both ran away and never came back to me. The only one who stayed by my side was my second daughter, Galena. Then she done married Daniel here into the family and presented me with both an heir and a granddaughter. Seemed for a while as if things were finally starting to calm down. But then, someone corrupted both Galena and Lise. And I lost everything. Well, aside from my shit-heel son-in-law, that is. You understand me, F?
Yeah, I don't think he's the bad guy.
Galena's
I
death
think he's a red
is nothing
herring.
but a loss for the Clarkson family.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean the Clarksons are automatically innocent, though. Humans don't always act out of self-interest, do they?
That mouth. You're starting to sound more and more like your mother. We're leaving, Daniel.
What? But my treasure...
Man, PJ is fucking huge.
Now, whether you end up being an angel or a demon, I reckon you're the man I've been waiting for all this time. Once you finish that autopsy,
So how old is he
and we're
supposed to
clear
be?
to take her home, I want you to give me a call.
They're phenomenal, Patty. So
'Cause he
perfectly
doesn't look that
rural.
old.
Ominous statements, foul-mouthed insults. This town possesses a complicated system of communication that you just can't find in the city. Work-centric
I'll give
emails are
him
so
that.
cold and lifeless. This is what true human connections feel like. Connections as visceral as blood itself.
So, Agent
She's just looking
York,
at him like, what the fuck's
what's
wrong with
next
you,
on
Agent
your
York?
agenda?
The last boss may have gotten the jump on us, Patty, but I didn't let him shake my resolve. I intend to obey the skeletal gentleman's oracles, and that's that. First, we should head to either the home of the person who discovered Lisa's body or to the town's
So where do you guys want me to go? The
facility.
medical facility or the farm?
Well, Zach, what do you think?
Medical facility or the farm? There doesn't seem to be many side quests, or maybe I just haven't found any yet. Which one's closest? Just riding around on my skateboard. Let's get some automobile. Man, this is some flat land. So, do you think he can still skateboard like this as a as cancer-stricken patient Zach, or is this only a York thing? Are your lights on? Yeah, well. So, why would you record a version of Spaceballs off cable like that? Is there a difference? We have arrived. The Carol Evangelical Church.
Hey, Agent York, just so you know, dealing with Pastor Sanders is gonna be a big pain in the butt.
A big pain in the butt?
Why?
That's what I said. But I guess you have no choice but to obey your oracle, huh?
Yep. First, let's see if there's anything in the backyard. Wait, why are my feet making sound effects as if I'm walking on hard surfaces while running on the fucking grass? Come on, Gabe, at least give us that, you know, something... Okay, low quality string. Let's not talk about that either. Phew.
I don't like hospitals.
Why not?
They
That's how
soup
it's
folks
doing
up
the
with
BT poster
medicine,
walking.
cut them up, and then they try and act like they're your friends. Something ain't right about that,
Yeah.
you know? It goes against the laws of nature. Plus, this is a
Why?
church. So you got a pastor, a servant of God, actually playing God with his patients.
I think you have a point there, Patty.
Yes,
These
the evil
days
red
we
tree
can
from all
neither
the other
determine
from the
death
first game.
nor reproduce without the help of modern medicine. Yeah, our world's become quite an unnatural one. Oh, excuse me.
Hi.
This
Hey,
is
Professor R.
Lucare. You need to watch where you're going, or someone might end up tripping you.
Zack, it's her. The stylish woman who watched Lise die.
I've been waiting for you, lost lamb.
Oh, God, no.
Hi there, Pastor. Would you mind letting go of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry right now.
So pitiful.
Yes, it does.
The Lord!
The artist seems to
hunger.
actually respect them quite a bit, too, the creator.
Here
But there was
we go
actually some
again.
controversy with the way he treats the
what?
transsexual in this game.
Pitiful. Truly pitiful, my little lamb.
No, neither Zack nor I...
Oh, so pitiful. So pitiful, just
Oh, God.
pitiful. The Lord hungers. 1 can of Spam, 1 can of red beans, and 1 can of spinach. You are to offer up the taboo trinity.
Taboo? Don't you mean the holy...
Spinach,
Oh,
red beans,
how
fucking...
I pity you. Unlike us humans, the Lord never errs. Now, my pitiful
Why would you
agent,
want spam?
bring forth the taboo trinity at once. For it is the will of the Lord our God.
See? I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt.
But Zack and I need to go after that stylish woman.
Too late now. We need to obey God's will.
The Lord hungers.
Come on, hurry it up.
You just missed
We need
lunch,
to
didn't
go.
you?
Well, Zack, I don't know what to say. First an oracle, and now an order from God? Maybe this is the trial that will yield the ticket to the goddess.
Yeah, it
Either
really
way,
does
it
feel
looks
like
we
he
have no
just
choice
missed
but to
lunch.
gather the taboo trinity. I guess it just goes to
Aren't
show
red
that
beans
small
sweet?
towns are always filled with the bizarre and unpredictable.
Bring a can of spam. Alright, buy a can of spinach. Yeah. No, that's not... There's nothing racist there. He's a priest. I don't see a problem. Why would you have this also be the hospital, for God's sake? Alright, what we getting? Nice. See, I didn't notice before that the leaves were going up. They weren't falling down, but they're actually going up the tree, which is kind of freaky if you think about it. And I think we're only going to be streaming for about 20 more minutes. I apologize for the short stream tonight, but it's life right now. Alright, where are we getting these parts? Yay! Oh, you have to do that to every single one. Give me that spinach. Come on, mirror, give me that spinach. Oh, cool. Aww. Well, we can't just shoot the voodoo trinkets? That'd be great if we could. Excuse me, sir. Can I have some spinach?
Do you carry any canned goods here?
Canned goods? The vermin of the grocery store? Nay, I think not.
Understood, Mirror. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait.
Did his hand just appear out of nowhere? I swear to God. There was no in between. It just appeared.
I can see the canned good thou seeketh.
How intriguing. Well then, where is the canned good I seek?
In a place where no man could ever peddle it.
I see. In a place where it can't be bought from a person. Got it, Mirror.
'Twas
What?
but a trifle. For the Lord hungers, doth he not?
Interesting.
Zack, it's in a vending machine. It appears that God wants us to go on a wild goose chase all around town.
Oh, God. Fuck you.
Thou,
All right, buy those guns.
verily.
That's what we can create. Nope. Where the hell do I get these low-quality beads?
Thou hast it. Thou.
Okay. I know where they're at. Must find beads. Oh boy. Yeah, these load times are just a problem. That's my personal opinion. Like, you think they should have fixed these. Alright, where's the vending machines when you need it? Come here, vending machine. From vending machine, pay with your check. The man who first discovered Lisa's body. Buy a spam from the crawfish and order red beans and rice. Oh, okay. Now that I know we can check trash cans and stuff, that helps a little bit. How about people's cars? Can we check those? Does not look like so. Bye, Maurice. Shit, sorry, ma'am. That's just ridiculous. I'm sorry, I hit you with my skateboard. Now I gotta tell you $10. Well, great, I can see where the $10 is going. Because God knows I'd like reprimandation if someone ran into me with their skateboard, for God's sake.
Ugh, the air.
Let's order what we need. Shrimps and grits, that still does not sound like a good idea to me.
Alexis, could I have some red beans and rice?
Oh my lord. Sorry, honey, but no can do. We only
Am I
serve
gonna do a
red
side
beans
quest
and
for
rice
everything?
on Mondays. That's a meal
Oh,
you
fuck
eat
you.
when you're busy, like folks usually are on Monday. It's been a tradition here in Louisiana for as long as I can remember. Wait, honey, don't tell me. You're the type who does your laundry every day?
No.
Oh.
Tradition, Zach. This is it. The Deep South. We need to obey
Oh, boy.
tradition here and come back on Monday.
Really? What is today? Wednesday. Wednesday. It's fucking Wednesday. And we can't buy red beans and rice until Monday. Oh, come on, game. That's padding. That is bullshit padding. And yeah, I think y'all agree. More watching the leaves fly. Gotta be one of those springtimes, isn't it? Yeah, my problem right now is that I'm actually falling asleep, and not because of the game, it's just because I am exhausted. But I want to put another 10 minutes in so you guys enjoy what I can do. And the last one is from the crawfish. What the hell is this crawfish bullshit? Facility. Facility. Where the hell's the crawfish? Sugarcane plantation. That's not that hard. If I'm not too crazy.
Were you thinking about Galena too? And all the other women?
Yes. Yes, I am. Because I want to know how it all happened. Hello, sir. Were you talking to me about what I was talking about? Oh, shit.
It really seemed like you knew who Galena Clarkson was.
Well, I've never actually talked to her, but it's a small town. Pretty much all folks know who the...
Looks like
Yeah,
a
you're
case
one,
of...
aren't
Let's
you?
come back.
Oh, we can't use a skateboard shop right now? Come on. Return onward. Oh, that's a fucking telephone. There you go. Meet me. Just follow the road. There we go. And I'm an idiot. Oh, got himself cornered. Yay! We're just gonna take a shortcut through your yard. I like the fact that this is an all-terrain skateboard. Mud and dirt don't do anything to it. But apparently stupid players do. That's no good for ways. Come on, guy. Fucking A. How the hell did we get over here? Desert skin, medium quality cloth. Heck yeah. And we're lost again. Son of a bitch, guys. Come on. Throw me a bone. That looks open up. That's not a door. Me. Let's go here.
Looks like
Hello?
a case of... Let's come back.
Wait, is this the skateboard shop again? Did I literally just zone out and end up back? Yes, I did. Wow. That is never a good sign. Was there? Is that? No, we are not even close. Stir fire while you keep drumming to keep animals.
You didn't even twitch when you saw Galena's body.
Why would I?
Yeah, that's a good point. Why didn't she twitch? That's kind of terrifying. All the fun and excitement of we're done that. I've done the premonition, now just fucking around. Where the heck are the 3 marks? Ooh, okay, so it shows where all the vending machines are. That's not bad, at least. At least let us find the spam before we give up. Buy the canned spinach from somewhere in town. Let's see if that worked. I pop butter.
This
cookie-
vending machine
Nope,
does not
disgusting.
carry what God seeks. Let's move on, Zach.
You have checked the first one. Now check on the next one. Where am I? I'm actually trying to debate if I should do Tony Hawk's promotion on stream. Shit. This again. Where is the vending machines? Now we're just scooting around trying to figure out the hell we're doing. Hanging, sticking weird shit. Oh, hey, nice one. Hope none of you are using this.
I think we've got the wrong vending.
I think so too. Alright, dudes, I'm just gonna call it. Jesus Christ, this is stupid. And it's nothing to do with you guys. It's, I'm literally falling asleep as I'm playing, so. Don't worry, we'll pick it up soon. I promise. And we'll finally finish off Deadly Premonition 2s. It's an off-road skateboard. That or they didn't know how to program it, or they didn't give a fuck, one of the two. I'm going with the no fucks given idea. It's always the best idea to accept. I think we've done this one.
This vending machine. Let's move on.
can't have spinach in the goddamn finish. Maybe I don't really want to know, do I? Hey, look, there's the naked guy again. Who is he? Are you going to talk to me? I guess not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sadly, that's it for tonight. I'll be back later to finish this game off. If you guys enjoyed the show and are worth a donation, please go to the video, hit the donate button, leave whatever the heck you think I'm worth. Any amount would help me out. You can also listen bits and subscribe. So, sweet dreams are going to bed. I'll be back in a few days, or tomorrow probably. Good night, all. Good night.
What else have you seen on that sci-fi movie channel?
Agent.